Hey, Rainbow Web Village, Cicely Majid here, CEO, National Director, and Pageant Coach for Rainbow Universe Pageants and Youth Services. And this is my Inner Beauty Video Tips 101. And today I'm going to be talking to you about arrogance and clinginess. So let's talk about arrogance first. When you encounter people and personalities, sometimes people can be a little bit haughty in their behavior and their attitude towards you. And that usually means, they're just arrogant and they're kind of full of themselves. They have a big head. They might be a little disrespectful to your feelings and to, who you are and what you would like to give to the world. So they might get in your face and they might say things like, I'm better than you, or you're not interesting enough, or I don't care. I don't care is a huge word for an arrogant person. And sometimes they don't say it. Sometimes their body language actually says it. So that means, that they might walk around and something might happen between you two and they might just ignore it or just walk away. Or something, devastating or bad might happen to you and they may just, not be considerate or sensitive to what's going on with you, or, maybe they just disregard your feelings completely. So when you encounter people like that, or if you're an arrogant person, it makes you a little bit ugly. And we are here for inner beauty, right? We're here on this planet so that people will be attracted to us, they'll want to be around us, and they will want to share their time and spend some time with us. And if you're arrogant and full of yourself, that's not an attractive quality. That's something that people will shy away from, and they might not want to interact with you. So tone it down a little bit. Think about other people, sometimes before yourself, and consider other people's behaviors and personalities and what they have to offer to the world. You're not the only person in the world. There are other people. Somebody out there is much better than you, smarter than you, more beautiful, better looking, taller, thinner, or if you like to be thick, maybe somebody's thicker than you. You feel like you need to be thick. I don't know, but whatever it is, you are not the only person in the world. You're not better than anybody. And if you put out that vibe that you respect other people and that you respect their differences and that you're open to their differences and that you're willing to hear them out and listen to them and respect them and regard their feelings and have empathy and compassion, then you'll be more likely to be liked, and you'll be a likable person. People will want to be around you because you're that type of a person. You give out that vibe. So squash the arrogance. Don't be full of yourself. Don't think that you're better than everybody and that nobody has anything else to offer but you. That's not true. So if you want to have that inner beauty shine from the inside out, be the opposite of arrogant, and that is a humble person. That is somebody with humility who says, I know my roots, where I came from. I used to be poor or something, and now I'm rich, or I'm not as smart as, that guy over there, or, oh my God, he did better than I did. Something like that. That makes you humble. That makes people say, oh, okay, you're not so full of who you are, and you're not throwing out all this names and things that you did, and you're considering who I am as well. So squash that. So number 2, let's talk about clinginess. So clinginess can push people away. I've had a lot of this experience in my life because, as I said before, I'm a very open, loving person. I accept everybody, and that can cause people to be a little bit clingy towards me, or towards anybody who has that kind of a heart. So it's really hard to want to step away from that person, especially if they feel unaccepted and, rejected, and nobody likes them, and they don't have any friends, or they have low self-esteem, they have no confidence. Those type of people flock to me, or other people who may be like me. And then if you're clingy, people will not want to be around you. They're going to want to run from you. So I like to use this little, what do you call that, analogy with sand. When you go to the beach and you pick up sand and you put sand in your hand, it falls through the cracks of your hand, right? You can see it falling through the cracks of your hand. And that's because we cannot hold sand. And so if you think of people and things and anything else in your life that you're clinging to, that you're holding on to, that you will not let go of, think of sand. Because sand flows right through your hands. You can't hold it. You can't keep it. You can bottle it, but you can't keep it in your hand. So if you're holding on to people, you're holding on to something from the past, and you just feel like you cannot let go, like you're just going to drop dead, if this person leaves you, or if you venture out into the world and you step outside your comfort zone and do something different, that isn't the same as you've done before, then you'll feel better. You have to let people go. You have to let things go, because if you don't, nobody's going to want to be near you. They're going to want to run from you. They're going to do everything in their power to escape you, and that's not what you want in relationships with other people. Even if it's not, romantic, if it's just a friend or a sibling or a neighbor or a coworker, you don't always have to call them 10 times a day. You don't have to text them 20 times. You don't have to hang out with them all the time. Give them some space, give them some freedom to breathe, and give yourself some time to soak in the relationship and to find out who you are. Because a lot of times when people are clingy, it's because they don't know themselves. They don't know how wonderful they are, how amazing they can be in the world. And if you don't know that, then that means you are going to cling to people somebody might be more powerful or seem really kind and loving, or might be famous, and you want to cling to this person because they've got all this going on. They have this light in them, and oh my gosh, I want to be near you all the time. You don't want to do that to anybody, and you don't want to be that way, because you will lose people and you will lose things in your life. So learn to let go, and you'll be a very beautiful person. People will want to hang around you. They'll be like, oh my God, this person's not all up in my grill every day, wherever I am, I don't see this person. You got to let people go and let things go. Let people be who they are, and allow yourself to be who you are, so that they will want to come back to you and see you again and hear from you again, and you'll want the same. So that is huge. Let people go, let things go, and your inner beauty will shine from the inside out. So those are my 2 tips for you today: squashing arrogance and squashing clinginess. And I promise you, your inner beauty will shine from the inside out. So thanks for listening. As I mentioned before, these inner beauty video tips will end the middle of this month in July. And I'll be starting something new on the 21st. So 2 or 3 more videos coming up. So thanks for listening. Have a wonderful week. Happy 4th of July. And I'll see you next Thursday. Love ya.